Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am using a new camera. I feel like I need a college level course on how to use this son of a bitch. So if my video does not look great this time, I'm really sorry. Also, my viewfinder's in a new place, so if I keep going like this, I promise I'm not looking at squirrels outside my window. I'm just getting used to it. So we have a really exciting review. So I am going to use the Black Moon Cosmetics Urban Myth palette. This is unbelievably gorgeous. First of all, Loch Ness is on the front. That literally sold me on the whole palette. So let me show you the colors here. Beautiful, bright, fun colors. So it does have a row of mattes, and then there are several different textures in the other shades. So there's 5 mattes, 3 intense foils, 1 duochrome, and 1 shimmer. I did do a little time lapse on my phone doing one look with this palette already, so I will go ahead and insert that here. So in that one, I started with the shade Mothman. This was pretty much a transition, but I really layered it on. I also went in with crop circles, this green shade. I used a Loch Ness on my lower lash line. I used Boogeyman on the lid and a little bit of Area 51 in the inner corner. And then I also deepened the outer corner with Bigfoot. So I used a lot of shades. I have not used Chupacabra, which is going to be probably the focus of today's look. It's going to be a lot of purple, and I'm going to try to do something fun because today is also Fantasy Freckle Friday. So we're going to try to like meld those together. And I thought that I was doing my last Halloween Fantasy Freckle look, but then I realized that, oh my God, there's a whole another week before Halloween. So I'm going to do something like spacey today. As far as the quality of yesterday's test, the only issue I had was some creasing, but I did use the Anastasia eye primer, and today I'm gonna go for good old Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion because I feel like with the Anastasia one, I just have typically more creasing, unfortunately. So you guys will definitely have to let me know how everything is looking, but just keep in mind that as far as my camera and lighting situation, oh, and my eye is watering. I love that for me today. That it's still a work in progress. This is the first time I'm sitting down and filming with my new camera. And yeah, I don't consider myself like an expert on cameras. I basically just know like when it's done, if I like what it looks like or I don't. Like I'm not an expert, and I'm just gonna go like this, and I cannot believe my eyeball is doing this to me today. I just have allergies and it happens. So if that kind of ruins today's look, try to ignore it. I'm gonna start with Chupacabra. That's gonna be the focus of it. So that is that matte purple. And I'm going to start by packing it right here. Now I'm gonna kind of blow this out, so I am using a little bit of a larger brush, but I did notice yesterday that I didn't have a lot of fallout, which is why I went ahead and did my face today first, because I'm like, you know, at least this way I'll look halfway decent in the video and you guys can get the idea of everything already kind of coming together. Yesterday I did do my eyes first, as you saw from that quick little time lapse. I have to say, like, everything performed beautifully. I didn't have fallout, like I said, and the blending has been really good. So I kind of wanted to do like a 2 impression type of video, which is why I've already done one look. You know, I'm gonna carry it a little bit more into the inner corner than I typically do. I've always liked my eyes to look really elongated, but I noticed yesterday that I feel like it was almost too far out and I didn't have enough like in the inside. So I'm like, you know what, let me do something a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I'm gonna take it into the inner corner a little bit. Now I know this may not be like everybody's cup of tea. I totally get it. Like if you're like, girl, I'm not wearing this, I feel you. I understand, but I wanted to do something really fun. The purpose of me doing Fantasy Freckle Friday, like I could draw stuff on my face, but I don't find that I'm that great at that. But doing the like fantasy freckles, if you will, kind of inspires me to go a little bit more crazy with my eye makeup, which is the fun part for me. That's what I like doing. Right now it looks like I've been hitting the eye, and that's fine. And I've been noticing a lot of people do kind of color close up in the front of the brow, and I like the way that that looks. As long as there's still some space on the outer tail, then I really like the way that it looks. I don't like color that goes all the way into the brow and there's no like shading, it just kind of goes. I don't really like that, but I do like a little bit in the front. Mr. Minner's tried to jump up on the table. My poor buddy, he is pitiful right now. So that's gonna be it for right now in that area. I'm gonna take a little bit more of a like packing type of brush and pack that color right through here. And now there's a hair in my eye. Like, why? Why are you against me, universe? I don't know if you guys can even tell what I'm trying to do. I feel like this palette is performing beautifully so far. I love that this is an indie brand, and this palette was only, I think, $38. And I do feel, for the quality that I've experienced so far, like, we've had some bad palettes this year. The past few that I've tried, whether it be like in my BoxyCharm, Ipsy was okay, but BoxyCharm and also that Colored Rain palette, we can't forget, like, that was terrible. So I am just thrilled that this is coming together. I have it skipping a little bit right through here. So I'm gonna take this clean brush and smooth it out. Not too bad. All right, so I'm coming up with something here. I'm gonna use a little bit of glitter glue and pack this little area here. That shade Paranormal, which is the duochrome, was kind of showing up, but not quite how much I would want to. So I'm just kind of helping her out there a little bit. All right, I'm gonna add a couple stars. I will do my other eye off camera since I have already been filming for 19 minutes. And I'm gonna pack Area 51, which is this silver, and get in the inner corner. And I think it's only fitting that we throw some Loch Ness on there, this blue. Oh, or should I do the green? Let's do blue. And I'm gonna go kind of heavy because my outer corner is killing me. My watery eye is ruining everything. All right, so there is one eye finished. If you can ignore my issues under there, but my watering eye just said screw you today and it's not gonna work, so we wound up here. But I'm gonna do the other eye off camera so I can show you hopefully one eye that doesn't look too bad, and then we will come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, so here is the final look all put together. I feel like this palette performed really well. I don't have any complaints. This eye primer from Urban Decay did so much better than the Anastasia one. I can already tell, like, usually if it's gonna crease, I can tell pretty quickly, and there's no sign of any creasing trying to form. I also went ahead and added like lots of fun little graphic liner, which a lot of that you saw, ColourPop in my waterline to brighten it up. Just mascara, because I feel like there's enough going on. Like, I could add lashes, but I'm just not feeling it. This eye is still a freaking disaster in my waterline, but we'll just have to ignore that one. But this one turned out really well without the watering and all of that, and I actually love the way that it turned out. So this is my second look, of course. 2 looks I feel like is plenty to be able to tell you guys. The only thing I didn't use, period, is Bloody Mary. So let me swatch that. I did use Bermuda Triangle in yesterday's look, but it was very subtle. So that's these 2 colors a little bit close up so you can see them, and I feel like they're really, really pretty. This is stunning. Let me go ahead and swatch Bermuda Triangle too. That's Bermuda Triangle and Bloody Mary. So I am loving this palette. I do feel like I will support Black Moon again. The quality of this is amazing. I don't have any complaints. Like, the creasing was only with that eye primer. I didn't have bad fallout. Everything blended very nicely. And the purple, as you can see, is pretty intense. Everything is really, really pigmented. And just to give you guys like a little swatch of these mattes, they are pretty full on. Like, they actually perform on the eye a lot better than they actually swatch. That doesn't even do it justice. I feel like this palette is worth every penny of $38. I would totally purchase this over again, and I love it. I love the theme of it. It's different, it's something new. It's got Loch Ness, it's got Chupacabra, and I love it. This has been a great palette. I'm so relieved that this actually turned out to be an amazing palette that I can give a really happy review about, because lately the palettes have not been doing the best, and I feel like this one is amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and trying out this palette. Your support is always so appreciated, so make sure to leave this video a thumbs up, and that is it. I will see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye guys!